الحمد لله رب العالمين وأصلي وأسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. We continue with Surah Yusuf in our program, The Noble Quran, one word at a time, where our goal has been to read 4 pages a day, and we've actually been able to do more than that. وَلِلَّهِ الْحَمْدِ. In the meantime, I've been gathering material for level 3, even though level 2 is next. And inshallah ta'ala, seems if it's going to be a good program, inshallah ta'ala. Everything is moving along, and hopefully everyone is getting closer to the book of Allah Azza wa Jal. Can you hear me? Yep. طيب. نبدأ. Let's begin. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا صاحبي وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. Oh, my two companions. صاحبي, two companions. السجن, two companions of the prison. This is again Yusuf in prison, and we said yesterday that he was giving da'wah to Tawheed. Arbabun, Arbab, the plural of Rabb, are many lords. Arbabun, mutafarriqun, divided and different from one another, divided and different. Khayrun are lords in plural, who are divided and different. Khayr, are they better? Amillah, or is Allah? Al-Wahid al-Qahhar. Al-Wahid, the one. Al-Qahhar, here it says the irresistible. Qahhar, if that's how they translate that name of Allah Azza wa Jal, Al-Qahhar, then possible. But Qahar means to overtake, to conquer, to defeat. So Qahar has something to do with that, the vanquishing, the subduer. I guess those who no one can resist him because he is mighty and able to subdue everything. Maybe that's why they translate it that way. Ma ta'buduna, you do not worship min dunihi, other than him, besides him, illa, except asma'an, except names, samaytum, that you named, names that you have all named, given names to, right? Antum, you, wa aba'ukum, you and your fathers. Ma anzalallahu biha min sultan. Ma, anzala. Allah did not send down. Biha, for them, meaning for these names. Min sultan, or for these idols. Min sultan, any authority. Allah did not send down any authority for these names. In al hukmu, indeed, the command, the judgment, it are in, not indeed. I'm sorry. In here being ma, not. The command, the judgment is not in, is not. Illa, except lillah, except for Allah. Amara, he commanded. Allah, this is n plus la, that la ta'budu, that you do not worship. Illa, except iyahu, except him. Except him. Dhalika, that. Ad-deen al-qayyim, that is the deen, the religion, al-qayyim, the straight, upright religion. Walakin, but, however, akthara, most, an-nas, most of people, most mankind, la ya'lamun, they do not know. Ya sahibay, O my two companions, as-sijn, my two companions of the sijn, the prison. Amma, as for ahadukuma, as for amma ahadu, one of kuma, one of you two, fayasqi rabbahu, fayasqi, so he will provide rabbahu, meaning his master, his Lord. He will provide his master, his Lord, with something to drink. Here it says he's going to serve. If you remember, he had a dream where he was juicing fruit for wine. So, فَيَسْقِي رَبَّهُ, he's going to pour or give to drink to his master. Khamran, he's going to give him wine to drink. وَأَمَّا الْآخَرُ, as for the other, فَيُصْلَبُ, then he will be crucified. From salaba yaslubu, to crucify. Yuslabu here is passive. He will be crucified. And that thing that they wear around their neck, that cross, is called salib. Salib, right? The cross. Fayuslabu, so he will be crucified. Fatakulu tayru, and so birds will eat min ratsihi, from his head. They will eat from his head. Qudiya al-amr, the matter has been judged, the matter has been decided, completed. Alladhi, which, fihi, concerning it, regarding it, tastaftiyan. Tastaftiyan, here it says you both did inquire. Basically, you sought a fatwa. Tastaftiyan, you were seeking a fatwa for it. You both were seeking a fatwa. You were inquiring. Right? Waqala, and he said, Lilladhi, to the one, dhanna, he, most of the time, dhan, yadhunnu, most of the time that it appears in the Quran, the word dhan means to be suspicious, to think, to not be sure, to be unsure, right? But most of the time, dhan means to be sure. So, lilladhi dhanna, so he, the one he knew, annahu, that he, najin, that he would be saved, that he was going to be someone who was saved, najin, minhuma, from the two of them. What did he say? He said, udhkurni, mention me, udhkur, remember me, mention me, inda rabbika, mention me when you're with your Lord. Mention me to your Lord. فَأَنْسَاهُ so ansa, he forgot. Who? So he forgot him. Shaitan, or shaitan made him forget. Right? فَأَنْسَا, shaitan made him forget. ذِكْرَ, the mentioning Rabbihi, to his Lord. He forgot him to make him mention him to his Lord. فَلَبِثَ, so he stayed, meaning Yusuf stayed. فِي السِّجْن, in the prison. بِضْعَ سِنِينَ. Bid'a sinin, bid'a meaning the number between 3 and 10. Bid'a here means between 3 and 10. So he stayed a few more years, meaning between 3 and 10 years. وقال الملك, and the king, he said, right? The king, he said, Inni, indeed, I, ara, I saw, sab'a, 7 baqarat, 7 cows, siman, 7 fat cows. Ya'kuluhunna, ya'kuluhunna, ya'kulu, eating, hunna, eating them, sab'un, 7 ijafun. 7 ijaf means 7 lean, 7 skinny, right? 7 skinny cows, 7 lean cows were eating the 7 fat cows. Was sab'a, and 7 sumbulat, 7 sumbulat, 7 ears of corn, sumbulat. Khudrin, 7 green ears of corn. Wa ukhar, and others, yabisat, and others dry. Yabis, yabisat, dry. Ya ayyuhal mala'u, O you mala, O you chiefs, O nobles, O leaders. Aftuni, aftu, this is basically from the word fatwa again. Explain to me, give me an answer. Fi ru'yaya, fi ru'yaya, fi, in or regarding, ru'yaya, my dream. Ru'ya, a vision, a dream. Ru'yaya, my dream, my vision. In kuntum, if you were, li ru'ya, if you were to dreams, to visions, ta'burun, those who are, if you were interpreting dreams, if you were ta'burun, giving interpretation to dreams. Qalu, they said, adghathu ahlam, adghathu ahlam. Basically, adghath here says mixed up, false. Let's see where it comes from. To be cute, confused, to be confused and jumbled. Adghathul ahlam. Basically, ahlam is another word for ru'ya in the plural, right? Ahlam is plural. The singular is halam. Halam. Let me see. You put the right vowels on there. Yeah. Hulam. Hulam with a dhamma on the ha. Hulam. Hulam and ahlam. Ru'ya, ru'ya, and then hulam, ahlam. Adghathul ahlam, meaning that it's dreams all mixed up. 7 cows, 7 fat cows, 7 skinny cows, 7 green ears of corn, and others dry. It's just all mixed up. 1 second here. Let something pop up on my screen here. طيب. وما نحن, نحن we, ما نحن we are not, بتأويل الأحلام, regarding the interpretation of dreams, بعالمين. We are not alameen. We are not knowers. We are not skilled. We are not scholars of interpretation of dreams. Alim, like a scholar, right? Someone who's skilled. Waqala, and he said, Alladhi, the one who, naja, he was saved, minhuma, from the two. The one who was saved from the two. Here it says released, but the word means saved. What dakara, and he remembered, right? He remembered. Ba'da ummatin, after a period. Ummah here means a period, but it means like a nation. After some time had went by. Ana, I, unabbi'ukum, I will inform you, bita'wilihi, of its interpretation, fa'arsiluni, so arsilu, you all send me, basically send me to the prison. Yusuf, ayyuha siddiq, this is him talking to him. Yusuf, ayyuha siddiq, O man of truth. Siddiq, one who confirms the truth. Aftina, give us the fatwa, give us the explanation. Fi sab'i, of 7 baqarat, siman, of 7 fat cows. Ya'kuluhunna, they're eating them. Sab'un ijafun, 7 lean ones, 7 skinny cows. Was sab'i, and 7 sumbulat, 7 ears of corn. Khudrin, green. Wa ukhar, and others yabisat, others dry. La'alli, perhaps I, maybe I, arji'u, I return, ila nas, to the people, la'allahum ya'lamun, that perhaps they may know. Qala, he said, Yusuf, tazra'una, you will sow. Tazra'una, zara'a, you will plant, you will sow. Sab'a sinin, you will sow for 7 years. Da'aba, as normal, as usual. Fama hasadtum, so whatever. Fama, ma here, whatever. Hasadtum, so whatever you reap, whatever you get from the crop. Fadaruhu, so then leave it. Fi sumbulihi, leave it in its ear, leave it in its husk. Illa qalilan, except a little. Mimma ta'kulun, from which you eat. So most of it you need to save and eat just a little bit. Thumma, then, ya'ti, it's going to come, min ba'di, after, dhalika, after that, sab'un shidad, 7 hard, difficult, meaning years. 7 hard, difficult. So you're going to sow for 7 years like normal. Then it's going to become sab'un shidad, 7 difficult years, 7 hard years. Ya'kulna, they will devour, they will eat. Ma qaddamtum, what you have brought forward. Lahunna, in front of them or for them. Illa qalilan, except for a little bit. Mimma tuhsinun, except that which you have guarded. Meaning, you're going to eat. Those 7 years that come after are going to eat everything that you stored away, except a little bit that you've guarded. You're going to have 7 good years and 7 hard years afterwards. Thumma, then, ya'ti min ba'di, there will come after. Dharika, after that. Amun, a year. Fihi, in it. Yughathu nas. Yughathu an-nas. The people, basically, yughath, it will They will have a lot of rain. Yughath. Ghaith is abundant rain. Yughath. Yughath and Nas have abundant rain. Wafihi ya'sirun. And in them, ya'sirun, they will press, they will squeeze fruits and for wine and for drink, right? Here it says, and for oil as well. وقال الملك, and the king said, I'tuni, bring to me bihi, with him, bring him to me. Come to me with him. I'tuni, come to me bihi, with him. فلما, so when جاءه الرسول, so when the messenger came to him, قال, meaning the messenger of the king came to Yusuf. قال, he said, Yusuf said, ارجع إلى ربك, return to your Lord. فاسأله, and ask him, ما بال النسوة, ما, what, balu, what is the condition, what happened. Balu niswa is mudaf ilayh. Happened is a verb. The word is really the condition, the situation, bal. Like we say when someone sneezes, yahdikum Allah wa yuslihu balakum. And may he rectify your situation, your condition. Right? Ma balu niswati. What is the situation of the women, the condition of the women? Allati, who qata'na aydiyahunna, they cut their hands. Inna Rabbi, indeed my Lord, bikaydihinna, regarding their plot, alim, he's all knowing, well aware, all knowing. Usually khabir is translated as well aware, and here alim is all knowing, but they both mean the same. They're similar. Qala, he said, ma, what, khatbatu, ma khatbukunna, what is your khat, your khatab, your affair here, right? What is your all affair? Idh rawadtunna, when idh rawadtunna, you seduced Yusufa an nafsihi, regarding himself. Qulna, they said, the women said, hasha lillah, may Allah forbid, ma alimna, we did not know, alayhi, against him or about him, min su, any evil. Qalat, she said, imra'atu, the wife or the woman of Al-Aziz, the woman of Al-Aziz, she said, al-an, now, hashasa, meaning to be clear, to be manifest. Hashasa al-haq, the truth is clear, the truth is manifest. Ana, I, rawadtuhu, I seduced him, an nafsihi, regarding himself. I seduced him. Wa innahu, and indeed he, lamina sadiqeen, he is from the truthful. Dhalika, that, liya'lama, li, so that, in order to, ya'lama, so that he would know, meaning the Aziz, anni, that I, lam akhunhu, lam akhun, I did not betray, akhun, who, I did not betray him, bil ghaib, in his absence, basically. In, here it says in secret, in him not being there, in him being unseen, in his absence. Wa anna Allah, and Allah, la yahdi, he does not guide, kayd al kha'inin, he does not guide the plot of the kha'inin, of the betrayers. That's the end of just 12. وَمَا أُبَرِّئُ نَفْسِي, وَمَا is a negation, مَا أُبَرِّئُ, I free myself, I free nafsi, I free myself, I declare myself innocent, right? I disassociate myself. وَمَا أُبَرِّئُ نَفْسِي, I do not free myself. I do not disassociate myself. I do not declare innocence. Inna nafsa, indeed the soul, la amarratun, la is certainly, amarratun is certainly commands or inclines, bisu, towards evil. Illa, except ma rahima rabbi, except what rahima rabbi, well, except what my Lord has mercy upon. Inna rabbi, indeed my Lord, ghafur, he is oft forgiving, rahim, merciful. Yusuf himself, this is natural. He also inclined towards the women. He inclined towards the Aziz's wife. He had feelings, right? But he didn't do anything. In fact, prison was more beloved to him. So he wouldn't do anything. وَقَالَ الْمَلِكُ, and the king said, I'tuni bihi, bring him to me. Astakhlishu, from kha lam sad, like the word ikhlas. Astakhlishu, I will, here it says, attain him li nafsi, to my person. But I'm sure we got a better word than attain here. This is form 10. Basically, I will benefit from him for myself. I will keep him for myself and bring and benefit myself with him. Falamma means he's going to help me out in running this affair that's of 7 cows and 7 ears of corn. Falamma, so when, kallamahu, so when he spoke to him, qala, he said, innaka, indeed you, verily you, al-yawm, today, ladayna, with us, makin, you are makin, meaning firm and solid. You have a high rank. We look at you in a good way. You're makin, you're firm, you're solid. Amin, trustworthy. Qala, he said, ij'alni, make me, ala khaza'in al-ard, make me, set me over the khaza'in, the storehouses, the treasures of the earth, meaning the meat and the corn. Inni, indeed I, hafiz, I am a guardian, I am a protector, alim, and knowing. Here Yusuf actually asked for a position, and we know normally we don't give people positions who ask for it, because people who want authority usually are corrupt. But here Yusuf, being a prophet of Allah, is someone who is makin, amin, trustworthy, and firm. So he was given this position, and he was able to ask for it because he knew what to do, and they didn't know what to do. وَكَذَلِكَ, he was given interpretation of the dream, so he knew what to do. وَكَذَلِكَ, and like that, مَكَّنَّا, we strengthened him, we made him firm. لِيُوسُف, we gave strength to Yusuf. We I don't know what we strengthened Yusuf. Fil ard, in the earth. Yatabawwa'u, he was taking his position. Minha, not possession, but position, and Allah knows best. Yatabawwa'u, he's taking his position. Minha, therein. Haythu yasha, wherever yasha. Haythu, wherever yasha, wherever he liked. Nusibu, we will strike, right? We will strike, we will hit. Bi rahmatina, with our mercy. We will strike with our mercy. We will make our mercy hit. Men nasha, men, whoever, nasha, whoever we will. Wala nudhi'u, and we will not lose. Ajra, the reward, al-muhsinin, of those who do or have ihsan. Wala ajrun, wala, and verily, the ajr, the reward, al-akhirah, the reward of the hereafter, khayrun, is better. Lilladina, for those who amanu, for those who believe. Wakanu, and they were yattaqun, they were having taqwa, they were fearing Allah. Waja'a, and they came, ikhwatu, the brothers, Yusufa, the brothers of Yusuf. Fadakhalu, and they entered alayhi, upon him. Fa'arafahum, so he knew them, he recognized them. Wahum, and they, but they, lahu, regarding him, munkirun, they were munkirun, they did not recognize him. Basically, they were foreigners to him. I don't know how to translate munkirun here in a better way, because the word doesn't necessarily mean munkar, doesn't necessarily mean recognized, but in this context it's fine. Basically, they were not knowledgeable, or they did not know. Yeah, basically same thing. Walemma, and so when jahaza, jahazahum, jahaza, to prepare for somebody. Someone jahiz, he's ready. Jahaza, meaning to make someone ready. Form 2, right? Jahazahum. So when he prepared or got ready for them, be jahazihim, with their jahaz. Here it says their provisions, right? But the things that they were going to take with them, I don't know. We'll just leave it like it is, provisions. Qala, he said, I'tuni, bring me, bi akhin, bring to me a brother, lakum, a brother of yours, min abikum, from your father, right? From your father, not from your mother, but from your father. Ala, as a question, la taron, taron, you see, la taron, you do not see, ala taron, do you not see, anni, that I, ufi, I give in full, al kail, the measure, I give full measure, wa ana, and I, khairul munzilin, and I am the best of those who, of the hosts. And we said, when we talked about, this is nuzulan, nuzulan, meaning that food that you get when you first come to someone's house, the food and drinks. This nuzul. This is munzilin, those who host, right? Those who, when you stop somewhere, they host you. Fa'in, so if, lem ta'tuni, if you do not come to me, ta'tu, you come, ni, come to me, lem ta'tuni, if you do not come to me, bihi, with him, fala kayla lakum, then there is no measure, fala kayla, there's no measure, lakum, for you, indi, yeah, perhaps munkirin could be unfamiliar, but unfamiliar, it's referring to him being unfamiliar to them, not them being unfamiliar to him. So the munkirin is plural. So them being unfamiliar in plural, unfamiliar with him, yes. But I don't think we describe someone who doesn't know someone as being unfamiliar. I guess unfamiliar with something. Yeah, of course, that's fine. Like we were unfamiliar with him. Yeah, maybe. فَإِن لَمْ تَأْتُونِي, so if you do not come to me, bihi, with him, فَلَا كَيْلَ لَكُمْ, then there is no measure for you, عِنْدِي, with me. I'm not going to give you any fruits or grains or meats or anything. وَلَا تَقْرَبُونِي, وَلَا, and you will not, تَقْرَبُونِي, you will not come near me. قَالُوا, they said, سَنُرَاوِدُ, سَنُرَاوِدُ, we'll get permission. Rawid, to get permission. Anhu, for him. Abahu, we're going to ask his father basically for permission. Wa inna, and indeed we, lafa'ilun, we are those who will do it. We are the doers, right? Certainly we shall do it. Wa qala, and he said, li fityanihi, to his servants, fityan, his young male servants, ij'alu, make, bida'atahum, put, because when they would come get money from when they would come get grains and food that was being rationed from the king for the people in the country, when they would get it, they would have to bring some money. They would have to buy, right? Ij'al bida'atahum, put their merchandise, their money, their merchandise, fi rihalihim, in rihal. Basically, their rihal is their saddlebags. Their rihal, their saddlebags. La'allahum, perhaps they, maybe they, ya'rifunaha, they will know it. They will recognize it. Either when inqalabu, when they turn back, ila ahlihim, to their people. La'allahum, so that perhaps they yarji'un. So when they get their money, they see they got their money, they're going to be happy, and for sure we're going back. فَلَمَّا, so when رَجَعُوا, they returned, إِلَى أَبِيهِمْ, to their father, قَالُوا, they said, يَا أَبَانَا, O our father, مُنْيَ minna, مُنْيَ minna, it has been prevented from us. It has been prevented from us, al-kayl, the measure, getting any more is prevented from us. فَأَرْسِلْ, so send, ma'ana, with us, akhana, our brother. Naktal, we'll get our measure. Wa inna, and indeed we, lahu, to him, lahafidun, we will definitely be those who guard and protect. Qala, he said, hal, and it's a question, yes or no question. Amanukum, should I trust you? Alayhi, with him? Illa, except, kama, just like, amintukum, I entrusted you, ala akhihi, with his brother, min qabl, before, fallahu, so Allah, khayrun, is better, hafidhan, he's better as a guard, he's better as a protector, wa huwa, and he, arhamu, he is more merciful, or he is the most merciful, ar-rahimin, he's the most merciful of those who show mercy. Walamma, and so when, fatahu, when they opened, mata'ahum, when they opened their bags, and we said their bags, their suitcases, their saddle bags, all of this, mata, this their enjoyments, their pleasure, because when you travel with something that makes things pleasurable, mata'ahum, wajadu, they found, bida'atahum, they found their merchandise, they found their money that they went to trade with. Ruddat, it had been returned, ilayhim, to them. Qalu, they said, Ya Abana, O our father, Ma nabghi. We don't desire. We don't nabghi. We desire. We're looking for. Hadihi. We don't desire. Or ma nabghi hadihi. What? No, we don't. I said we don't. Ma nabghi hadihi. What we desire. Hadihi. Bida'atuna. This is our bidah, our money, our trading goods, our merchandise. Ruddat ilayna. It has been returned to us. Wa namiru ahlana. And we're going to get food for our family. Namiru. We're going to provide. Namiru. We'll get provisions. From Mara Yamiru. Mara Yamiru. From Mim Ya Ra. We will get provisions. Ahlana. For our family. Wa nahfadh. Or we'll provide for our family. Wa nahfadh akhana. And we're going to protect and guard our brother. Wa nazdadu kayla ba'ir. And we're going to increase. Nazdad. We're going to add more. Kayla. The measure. Ba'ir. Ba'ir is a camel. Right? So we got one more person going with a camel. We got one more load that we can bring back with us. Dhalika. That. Kaylun yasir. That is an easy measurement. That is an easy measurement. An easy quantity. Qala, he said, Len ursilahu. I'm never going to send him. Len is in the future. Len ursila. I will never send who? Him. Ma'akum. With you. Hatta. Until tuni. Until you give me. Until you come to me. Mawthiqan. Mawthiq. From wathaqa. Wathiq. To have a solid oath. A solemn oath. Right? A firm oath. Min Allah. From Allah. La ta'tunnani. That indeed, la, surely, ta'tunnani. You will come back to me. Bihi, with him. Illa, except, and that yuhata bikum. Except that yuhata, that you are surrounded. You are yuhata, that something surrounds you. Falamma, so when atawhu, they gave him mawthiqahum, they gave him their solid oath, their word. Qala Allah, he said, Allah ala ma naqulu wakil. Allah is over ma, what, naqulu, over what we say, wakil. He is here it says a witness, but a wakil is the one who is in charge of everything. So you could say a witness. He's the one who witnessed it. He's in charge of it. He's the disposer of the affairs, the supervisor, the manager over what we say. Waqala, and he said, Ya baniya, O my sons, la tadkhulu, do not enter, min babin wahid, from one door, one gate. The city used to have walls around them. They would have gates. Don't all enter from one gate. Wadkhulu, but enter min abwabin, enter from gates, mutafarriqa, from separate gates, different gates. Wama ughni, and this is not going to, or this will not avail, I will not avail ankum. I will not avail you min Allahi min shay, anything. This is not going to, what I'm saying to you is not going to avail you against Allah in anything. In al hukmu, indeed the decision, the judgment, in al hukmu, the decision is not, here it says, verily, and it should be, it's not, it's a negation. Then this is a negation. In, it's not. The hukum, the judgment is not illa, except for lillah, except for Allah. So this verily is a mistake, right? That verily is there is a mistake. It should be not, basically, whatever they put there. In the hukm, the decision is not, the judgment is not except for Allah. Alayhi, upon him, tawakkaltu. Give me a minute, inshallah. Let's finish this, and we'll answer your question as well as the other question that we had, inshallah, from yesterday. Alayhi tawakkaltu, upon him I put my trust. Wa alayhi, I make him the wakil. Wa alayhi, and upon him falyatawakkil, then let the mutawakkilun, let those who put their trust in him. Walamma, and when dakhalu, they entered, min haythu, from where amarahum abuhum, from where amarahum, he ordered them, he commanded them, abuhum, their father, meaning from different gates. Ma kana, this did not, yughni anhum, it did not avail them, did not make them richer, did not benefit them, min Allahi, against Allah, min shay, from in anything, in the least, illa, except hajatan, it was a need, fi nafsi Yaqub, there was in the soul of Yaqub, qadaha, that he qadaha, he ordered it, he judged it, he discharged it. Something, just something that Yusuf just had inside himself. He knew that it wouldn't do anything against Allah, but something that he felt in himself that he needed to order them with. Wa innahu, and indeed he, ladhu, he is the companion, the one who possesses ilm, the one who possesses knowledge. Lima, because of what? Allamnahu, we taught him. Lima, because allamnahu, we taught him. Walakin, but however, akthar an-nas, most of the people, la ya'lamun, they do not know. If you can, Salt Digital, write down the number there for that ayat, for that word that you're talking about. I remember, but so we can go back and find it quickly, inshallah. طيب. Walamma, and when dakhalu, they entered ala Yusuf, upon Yusuf, awa ilayhi akhahu, awa, basically it says he took, but rather he awa, basically he took a refuge, he gave refuge, ilayhi, to himself, akhahu, he brought his brother close to him and gave him refuge. Qala, he said, inni, verily I, indeed I, ana akhuka, I am your brother. Fala tabta'is, so do not grieve, do not worry, do not despair. Bima, regarding what? Kanu, they were, ya'malun, what they were doing. Because his brother knows they were treating him badly as well. Falamma, so when, jahazahum, when he had furnished them, prepared them, made ready, bi jahazihim, with their provisions, made their things that they were getting ready for them, ready for them. Ja'ala, he made, siqayata, the bowl, the thing that you drink from, siqayata, fi rahli akhihi, in the saddlebag of his brother, meaning Benjamin. Thumma, then, adhana mu'adhinun, then a caller cried out, a mu'adhin called out. Mu'adhin is someone who calls out. Here, a crier called out. Ayyatuha al-'ir, O you ear, O you caravan, innakum, indeed you, surely you, lasariqun, indeed, surely you're thieves. Qalu, they said, wa aqbalu alayhim, and they turned towards them. Mada tafqidun, mada what? Tafqidun, what have you lost? Qalu, they said, nafqidu, we lost. Suwa'a al-Malik, Suwa'a al-Malik, the bowl of the king, the chalice or whatever you want to call it of the king. Waliman ja'a bihi, and whoever, waliman, and for the one who comes, ja'a bihi, who comes with it, who produces it, himlu ba'irin, is the load of a camel, meaning you get more food. Wa ana bihi za'im, and I am bihi with it za'im. A za'im is one who basically guarantees it, right? He's the one who guarantees that extra load that he is offering him. I'm going to be the one who provides it. If the king won't give it to him, I'm going to give it to him. Qalu, they said, Tallahi. Tallahi is a swear. Ta is a swear, an oath. By Allah, we swear by Allah. Laqad alimtum, indeed, you know. Ma jitna, we didn't come. Linufsida, to cause mischief and corruption. Fil ard, in the earth. Wa ma kunna, and we were not. Sariqeen, we are not thieves. Qalu, they said, Fama, so what? Jaza'uhu, so what is the recompense? What is his recompense? In kuntum kadhibin, if you were liars. Qalu, they said, Jaza'uhu, his recompense, meaning the recompense of the one who did it, man wujida fi rahlihi, man who wujida, it is found fi rahlihi, in his bag, for huwa jaza'uhu, then he is his recompense. Kadhalika, meaning he can keep him, he can imprison him. Kadhalika, like that. Thus, najzi al-zalimin, like that we recompense, we reward the zalimin, the wrongdoers. Najzi is not punish. Najzi is reward or recompense. Could be good or could be bad. Here it's bad, so they say punish. Fabada'a, so they began, or he began, bi awiyatihim, with their awiyah, their bags, their vessels, their containers. Qabla wi'a'i, before the wi'a, the vessel, the bag, akhihi, of his brother. Thumma istakhrajaha, and then they brought it out. Istakhrajaha, they brought it out. They extracted it. Min wi'a'i akhihi, from the bag, from the vessel, from the bag of his brother. Kadhalika, likewise, or like that, thus. Kidna li Yusuf, we planned. Kidna, from the word kaid. Kidna, we planned. Li Yusuf, for Yusuf. Ma kana, it was not. Li ya'khudha akhahu, li, it was not li ya'khudha, for him to take akhahu. He couldn't just take his brother. Fi din al-malik, in the religion of the king, in the law of the king. Couldn't just keep him with him. Illa, except, an yasha Allah, except that Allah had willed. Narfa'u, we raise. Darajat, we raise in degrees. Men nasha, whomever we will. وَفَوْقَ كُلِّ, and above every, the ilmin, above everyone who possesses knowledge, alim is someone who is more knowledgeable, someone who is knowing. So you have some knowledge, there's someone that has more knowledge than you. Until you get to the most knowledgeable person, then Allah is alim, he's above him. We'll stop here and we'll look at these two things that we talked about, one yesterday and one today. طيب, rawadat, two, we did that. We did the first one, verse seducing. Yes, we talked about that, or we'll talk about it more, whatever. Our word yesterday was liyakunen. Liyakunen. And we said that this is a verb. And someone said, well, how is there a tanween then on a verb? Right? How is there a tanween then on a verb? And this is correct. Verbs don't have tanween. But we have another verb like this in the Quran, in Surah Al-Alaq, Surah Al-Alaq, Surah Iqra, لَنَسْفَعًا بِالنَّاسِيَةِ. لَنَسْفَعًا. This is an ayn. Nasfa'an. Why did I put a dot there then? If it's the ayn. Nasfa'an. We're going to take him by his forelock. Snatch him by his forelock. Okay, this is another verb, nasfa'an, from sin fa'ain. And this is yakunu, kana yakunu. So why do these verbs have a tanween? This is the way it was written during the time of Uthman radiallahu anhu. This was how it was written in the Mus'haf of Uthman, and it should be in regular terms. Not that Uthman made a mistake when I say it should be. I'm saying according to modern grammatical rules. Listen, the Quran is not restricted. What Allah says is not restricted to the rules that Sibawayh and Al-Faryabadi and Khalid and Khalil and all those wrote. All those people wrote the Arabic grammar rules based on the Quran. But that doesn't mean the Quran is restricted to their rules that they wrote. Right? Rather, those people's rules are restricted to Allah Azza wa Jal. So, this should be, in modern Arabic terms, liyakunen. Liyakunen. Because this is the lam al-qasam, the lam of, here in emphasis, what I usually say, and this is the noon al-tawkid al-khafifa, not the thaqila with the shadda, but khafifa. Liyakunen, right? Fi sijin, or whatever it says after that right there, right? In the ayah. So this is liyakunen. This is pronounced the exact same way. This is pronounced liyakunen. This is pronounced liyakunen. But it was written like this, just as linasfa'an, it should be in modern Arabic rules because of the noon at-tawkid khafifa, right? Khafifa. So nasfa'an. Pronounced the exact same way, but this is the way it was written in the Mus'haf, and so we do not change it. We do not change it. It's not permissible to write it in any other way. So that answers us from yesterday. As for ayat number 61 from here, Surah Yusuf. Give me 1 second. Let me jump there here on my phone. Sa nurawidu. Tayyib. Rawada. We've had it a number of times in this surah about seducing, right? Rawadahu an nafsihi is to seek to tempt, to seduce, right? To seek to, and when it's used with that, uh, rawada, when it's used with this phrase, an nafsihi, it means to seduce. As for in here, sa nurawidu, then this is from form 4. Nurawidu, rawid, awrada, yurawidu, no, awrada, yurawidu, whatever. Raw and the Y is giving me a problem right now. Meaning, when you seduce someone, you desire, you covet, you intend, right? So when we're seeking to get his permission, we're going to see if he wants, right? If he wants, will he intend? Will he desire? Will he give us that? If that makes sense to you, right? If that makes sense to you. So you seduce something, you desire, you want it here. It's meant to. We're going to see if he wants that. We're going to see if he will give that permission. If that makes sense there. Does it make sense? Let me see what's the ayat. So nurawidu anhu. An. Yeah. Tayyib, inshallah. So we'll stop here, inshallah. We stopped there at ayat number, what was it? 76. وَفَوْقَ كُلِّ ذِي عِلْمٍ عَلِيمٍ. This is important. This is an important phrase for someone to memorize. وَفَوْقَ كُلِّ ذِي عِلْمٍ عَلِيمٍ. And above everyone who possesses knowledge is basically someone that has more knowledge. Until we get to Allah Azza wa Jal, who is Al-Alim. Right? So don't ever think because you know something that, you know, you're better than somebody, because there's always somebody who knows more than you. Tayyib, inshallah. We'll begin tomorrow with this next ayat 77. Barakallahu feekum. Any other questions or concerns? So we did, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we did 4.5 pages easily today. Alhamdulillah. جزاكم الله خيرا. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.